I'm not gonna lie. Tonight's one of those nights where I'm feeling really lonely. And normally I would have hopped on a dating app by now, or gone out to the bars looking for some kind of hookup, or gone home to just watch porn just to make myself feel something. But this time, I've chosen not to do that, because I made a promise to myself that for the first time in my life, I am being intentionally single. And it's not easy. I think it's been about 10 months now since I finally broke my porn addiction and masturbating. But even just refraining from being on a date or even having any sort of romantic interactions with any girl for this long, my heart does get lonely at times, especially like tonight. And I haven't really felt any sort of rush of excitement in a while. But before I go into any more details, let me introduce myself. My name is Kai, and I'm a 20-something-year-old living in his most dreamiest of all cities, New York. And I'm on a journey to do something I've never done in my entire life. And that's learning to be alone. Good morning, guys. We are at Dumbo Park. Do you see that's the famous Brooklyn Bridge? I usually come here when I'm like going through a phase in my life where I'm struggling or I like realize a huge epiphany for my life. I'm here because of last night and this morning. I feel lonely. And you guys are probably like, why don't you just go out there? Why don't you just get a girlfriend, go on dates? Well, the thing is, it's because I am being intentionally single, intentionally celibate. I used to say when I was single back then, like in between my past relationships, I was like, I'm healing or I'm being single. But the reality is I was still watching porn. I was still masturbating. I was still going on dates, hooking up on the dating apps. And it was a lie. Like, yes, I was single, but I was still like going back to all the things that made me think I was fulfilling my heart. I think what I was really doing was just avoiding all the things I needed to confront about myself, like the issues and the giant hole in my heart that I was trying to fill with all these like vices. And the truth was, I didn't want to confront that I was scared to be alone. I didn't want to confront the fact that I was addicted to porn. I couldn't control my lust. I needed this deep validation from girls to make me feel like a man, to make me feel some sort of worth or like value. And I think the reason why I struggle so much with confidence is because I have this version of a man that I want to be, yet I'm going back to all these vices and like avoiding these things I need to improve in myself. But I want that to change. Because I'm so sick of not being confident, of having this internal contradiction in my heart. Like, I want to walk knowing that I'm aligned with myself, that I'm okay with being alone by myself. I'm okay with just who I am without needing something or someone. And that's why I am being intentionally single. Because I want to break all those vices in my life. And I want to finally be the man that I want to be. I finally want to be the person that I want to be. And successfully see myself through it. And it's hard. Like, loneliness, being single is so real. That's why I'm feeling it last night and this morning. But I will say, guys, there is hope with being single, because although I feel loneliness, if I zoom out from a bigger picture, I've seen so much fruit in my life. Like, I finally broke my addiction of porn, guys. Like, that's crazy. Like, in my entire life, I was addicted since the 3rd grade. And by the grace of God, that is not by my effort, but He has been so tremendous in like breaking that cycle for me. And I'm growing in my business. I'm growing in my career. I'm invested so much into my friendships. This is the first time in my life where I'm walking with the group of friends that align morally and value-wise. It's not just friends that we go out with anymore. No, like, forget that. Like, these are guys in my life that is also going to church with me. They're all wanting to grow their business, build a family in the future. And also, like, I'm overcoming my own fears too. I'm trying jiu-jitsu. I'm getting invested into that. I'm growing confident. And it's not to say that like being in a relationship is bad or like going on dates is bad. I think for me right now in my phase of life, this is something I need to overcome with myself first before I jump back into the dating world. Because my relationship with myself has been off for the longest time, and I want to fix that first and foremost. And at times I do feel selfish, but this is my life. And for me to pour out into the world or to others, I feel like I need to get to a place where I feel aligned in my own heart first. And so if that means being selfish, then hell yeah, I'm gonna be selfish. But guys, this is just an encouragement to let you know that being single can be purposeful, can be intentional, fruitful, and it doesn't always have to be a lonely and a bitter journey. And I want to show you guys how I've been overcoming loneliness and making the singleness journey worthwhile. There's a lot of things I've been doing, and the first one is definitely coming up. I don't want to go into full detail yet, but I have a surprise to show you guys, and we'll talk more about it throughout this video. But I do have to meet up with the guys. We are having a surprise. I have a surprise for you guys. It's a little special brunch, and it's so funny. But I should head out. Okay, I'll see you guys. This is what I was talking about with the surprise.
Sesame Street.
I'm forcing the boys to get dressed in cutesy PJs so we can go.
For the second time.
We don't look happy though, Steph.
Oh man.
You alright? Yo, you look cute.
I know.
Wait, I don't know what dinosaur that is, but I'm matching because look. You see this?
Wait, you have a cute one.
We're going to brunch. I told Anson to try that
It's
head.
too small. I love that. It hurts my head.
Wait, put it all the way. Put it all the way.
It's like it is on all the way. Oh, I love that.
Steph's picking up the kids from work.
Sit still.
I'm learning to be alone. But being alone doesn't mean being alone and away from my friends and community. Like other people try to tell me like I need to be happy, isolated, and by myself, but honestly to me, that just sounds miserable and I'd probably hate my life. And so yes, it's true that I do need my alone time and with Jesus too. But beyond that, any chance I get that I get to be with my friends or community, I'm gonna take it. And also, if anything, while I'm on this single and celibate journey, being alone too much actually makes it 10 times easier for me to fall back into my temptations like porn or any self-destructive thoughts as an overthinker that I am. So that's why I'm going on this brunch date with the boys wearing my favorite PJs, and ain't nobody gonna stop us from doing it. We're just going up to strangers and asking who has the best, cutest PJs. Can I ask you who has like the cutest PJs on between the guys? Okay. Come in guys.
Alright, one by one.
Alright, one by one. What do you guys think?
This is mine.
This is Anson. Alright, come in. What do you think? Dinosaurs. If you had to choose, which one? You choose. Steph, you're the winner.
Of course.
Oh, you made it!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's freezing.
Okay. Guys, I know this was a silly moment, but honestly, this is what makes life so much more fulfilling. And laughter is the thing that keeps me going. I know, especially like when I'm alone, like it's easy to get ruminating thoughts about, oh, I'm lonely, I'm depressed, I'm sad, but laughter is such like a gift from God. And like when you have friends that just make you to laugh so hard, that's all that matters. And honestly, this is just a core memory for me. I'll never forget this. Alright guys, good morning. I am on my way to the gym, wearing my favorite gym wear brand. There's just something about when you wear like something you feel confident in, it makes you like want to work out harder. Almost a year ago, my physique was not like the way it looks right now. Like I was so skinny, I wasn't working out at all. I was starving myself because for some reason, like for me, I felt the most handsome when I looked skinny. It's like a weird beauty standard I have in my head from when you have a small face and you're like really slim, it's like you're considered handsome. And I think that bled into the way I view myself. Because I was starving myself just so I could feel like worth something. But I'm at a much better place now where I'm eating the things I want, I'm working out, I have a lot of energy, I feel more confident. That's the biggest part. And in the past, I used to struggle heavy with like feeling confident, not just because of how I looked, but because I physically felt weak and like just helpless. So a lot of times I wondered, man, like if I ever have kids, could I protect them physically from danger? Like, could I keep up with them when we're playing? And to be honest, like when I was like literally starving myself just to feel like I look handsome, I definitely don't think I could have done that. So that's why in this season of my life, I'm building the right habits that I want to be the man I want to be. And it's low-key become part of my purpose that's like helping me stay grounded so I'm not so tempted by every distraction out there or like lust or
anything else?
I'm finally done working out. This is usually the time where I read my Bible, and for some reason I'm just so anxious in the morning, especially at nighttime and in the mornings, because I wake up and I'm like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta call this person, I gotta make sure to do this task, and like my head is just everywhere. So it's just hard for me to like wake up and feel stable. I don't know if that's just a me thing or if other people experience that, but that's why like working out is therapy for me. It kind of just like relaxes my mind, and it's like the one time during the day where I could just have a long time and just think clearly. That's why I like, this is the most important time for me to read the Bible. I don't know, I need people. I'm always talking to people, I'm always hitting my friends up, we're always getting dinner and lunch, and I feel like it's rarely a time where I'm just like, okay, intentionally having time by myself. So this is one of those things I'm working on because I'm scared to be alone. That's me overcoming it. This is me overcoming it. I'm reading James in the New Testament, and it's one of my favorite books because I struggle so much with jealousy and like being envious and like competition. It's something I'm like talking to God about and just bringing it to light, because I hate that I think like this and I feel like this, and it feels really ugly because like God has plans for each one of us, and who am I to look at another person and look at their fruits and be like, I want that, or I should be better than that, when what if God is like doing something in their lives? Like, who am I to judge that or be envious of that or want to do better? And I hate how that feels, and this just like James is convicting me all the time on this. Any place where you find jealousy and selfish ambition, you will discover chaos and evil thriving under its rule. And it's just convicting me, and I'm praying to God about it, and it's something I'm like still overcoming, but I'm praying to God that He helps me through it, because I hate how I feel, especially with this. We're on a road trip. We're going to Ohio for our friend's graduation. How long is the drive, Steph, total?
Like almost 9 hours.
Who's driving all the way there?
Me.
I'm sorry.
Because somebody doesn't have their license no more.
Hey bro, I lost. And even though it's like a 9-hour drive, which is super long for me, I don't know, I've never laughed this much ever in a single car ride. And usually for me, I hate car rides. Like guys, I hate it. This one, the 9 hours felt like a breeze because I was with my friend. And it was such a bonding experience for me and Steph, because I don't ever get to just sit down with him for an hour and I was like this. And these are the kind of moments that make life beautiful, where it seems medium from the outside, like it's just a car ride, but the fact it's on the inside, my mouth was hurting from laughing, and so thank you to my friend Steph for making it worth the while. Good morning in Ohio. This is the morning of graduation. As long as mom or friend is cooking Korean food, but I want to write a little letter for his graduation in Korean. I have to translate it because I'm not good.
그림 많잖아.
Guys, I haven't had homemade Korean food in so long. Seriously, I don't visit my mom back home enough, but like eating my friend's mom's food, it hits the soul. This is like what I grew up with. Yukkejang, spicy beef stew. Honestly guys, it feels so good to be back in the burbs. And the weather, oh my god. I usually feel a lot of anxiety, like I'm a guy that feels a lot of anxiety, but being back home, out of the city, it's relaxing me. Before we head out to my friend's graduation, I am a guy that, I'm a very heavy words of affirmation kind of guy. And like being single, I realize the way I show love when I'm in relationships, I'm also doing the same with my friends. So because of heavy words of affirmation, I love writing handwritten letters. So I'm doing that for my friend Dezo for his graduation. I don't know, it just makes me feel like they'll really appreciate it. I hope they appreciate it as much as I like receiving letters, you know. But he has he's much better at Korean than English, I feel like. And so I really want him to hit his heart, and I want to encourage him just like how much he like strengthens me as a friend and inspires me, because he's somebody that constantly pushes forward no matter the obstacle, no matter the struggle, no matter the inconvenience, whatever it is. He just does not let anything hold him back, and he's just that guy that like punches through things. And I really admire that because I feel like I don't have a lot of that. Like, I'm a very big overthinker. I let a lot of things like paralyze me. I get paralysis from overanalysis, and I'm a very anxious guy. So when I see that, I'm like, wow, I want to be like that, and that really inspires me. So I want to kind of encourage him because of that. I translated what I wanted to say from English to Korean from ChatGPT. Well, can you guys see? So I'm just gonna copy word for word. I want him to get it, okay? Happy graduation.
We celebrate the milestone. Many experiences that have shaped
Alright, currently the boys and I are going to church, but this is our first time where all of us are serving like together at church.
Welcome team.
On the welcome team. Even that, just like socializing and being the first face for people to see when they enter church. These two are responsible for it. Are you nervous or are you excited?
It's just talking to people. Welcome. Hi guys, come to church. Welcome church.
See where the Father is? He's in the heavens. Looking down. Today is the day. Amen.
Jesus love you.
Yes, I know. For the Bible tells me so.
I feel like individually, like all of us, we all go to church, but this is the first time where we're all coming together to serve one purpose, which is to greet people through the door. Like normally we just go to church and we like attend the service and like just sing, right? But this is our first time where our group of friends are becoming slowly become a group of men for God, and I just love it because 3 years ago we're living pretty like degenerate lifestyles, constantly going out and like drinking, and like God is like so gradually and naturally just changing our desires and our hearts, and now we're on the welcome team together. This is the thing that I absolutely enjoy about my single era, is that getting closer with Jesus, so to walk together. Like I am not alone in this journey, and it makes my heart so full. So this is for church, bro. Really good. I think we're making it worth it when they show up. Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Welcome to Mosaic.
They're doing pretty good.
Oh my gosh, welcome to Mosaic.
Yeah. Oh, not for the church. Not for the church. Good evening, guys. This week has been so jam-packed, and honestly, ending the week, seeing the boys on the welcome team, it's just so crazy to me how like a year ago my life looked so completely different. In this era of my life, Jesus is kind of like teaching me that love isn't just romantic. There's so many other kinds of love. Friendships, family, through church, community, through Jesus. And I'm experiencing all these kinds of loves. And I think right now, like, I don't think romance is what I need. And God, it is so hard because I do feel lonely at times and I really do want a partner again. But I think there's some things that He's really working through in my heart that requires me to enjoy the time with community, with friends. Man, it's hard too. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely because I have Jesus. I have community. I have friends. I have family. And that's the greatest gift that God has blessed me with, and it's people in my life. If there's any of you guys who are also single, I just want this to be an encouragement, and I want to remind you guys that there is so much fruit when you're single. And it's not bad that you don't have a partner. It's not bad that you're single. If anything, it's the time that Jesus can actually have all of you, all of me, to really work on ourselves and to become the best version possible, so that when we do meet our partners,
we're ready. But as for now, being single is fruitful. Being single is intentional. Being single can be purposeful. And it doesn't have to look lonely and bitter all the time. And I hope this week in my life could be an example of that. Even though it's not the best perfect example, I hope it could be a glimpse of what it could be like for you too. So, good night. And I'm gonna go to bed fulfilled and happy tonight because my heart is so full from today. So